Roby, Chief Excellence Officer at Inspired Journey Consulting, and I have back with me again Cassandra Corona from Your CBD Store Brookline. And I just want to shout out, by the way, that she is the owner of this store. She is an incredible female entrepreneur that I am grateful to have in my life. So thank you again for coming back.
Thank you so much for having me, Jackie. You're amazing.
Oh, I love you. So I thought that it would be really great this time to learn a little bit more about you, your travels, your favorite destinations, so that we can keep travel dreaming.
Yes, I know. Once you just said that, I started to think about Jamaica. Started to think about the Amalfi Coast.
Mm.
Yeah, I love travel. I'm like a travel every damn day girl. Like every damn day if we could. I love travel, so that's why I started thinking about all these great places. I think I have like two amazing locations that I would love to talk to you about. If that's okay. In Jamaica, Ora Cabeza, I love the Golden Eye.
Mm.
Um, it's just an amazing resort that is on like I want to say like 100 acres of land. There's just there's villas right on the lagoon of the ocean, like right on the lagoons, with like kayaks. There are beach house huts, and it's just an amazing feel. I mean, that's where James Bond was created, and yeah, the Golden Eye is just so beautiful. I also love the Monasterio of Santa Rosa in the Amalfi Coast. I believe it's like 16th century monastery, um, old monastery, and it's just so amazing. Sleeps like I think 20 different rooms. It's very small. Their spa's amazing. They have an infinity pool that goes right out into the Amalfi Coast, like right in the ocean. And there's an herb garden and like it's just all these different scents. Oh, I love it. It was beautiful.
Oh my gosh. It honestly, that sounds so fantastic. Jamaica has my heart. So it's really nice to even just think about a new place to try. I know that every time we go somewhere different, Jamaica, or we talk about different resorts, my husband will say, "Is that where James Bond was created?" I'm like, "No." So now, I can go and tell him. I'm very excited. And the Amalfi Coast, I've heard nothing but amazing things. I could tell your attraction to water and what that does for you.
Yeah. I I wanted to also talk about in Jamaica caves.
Hmm. Oh
Caves,
yeah.
unbelievable. Like I just loved being in Jamaica, and I love Malfi. I love being by the ocean. Obviously, it's just like so rejuvenating. But yes, oh, loved it.
There is something that's really special about connecting with water, and just overall connecting with nature as part of a wellness experience. So I love that that has been something for you that's really spoken to you.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
absolutely amazing. Also, when I was in the Amalfi Coast, I urge everyone to take the hike up the Path of Gods. It's a hike that is just ridiculous. Like it's probably a 3 or 4 hour hike, but you're legitimately on the Amalfi Coast hiking and trekking up and down the mountains. And there's just so much different. I mean, you have rosemary, you have thyme, you get to pick up berries and eat the berries. You get to go past donkeys and horses, just wild. Um, it's, the Path of Gods in the Amalfi is great. One other location too.
it's
You
like magic, right?
know, Santorini.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Santorini's on my list. Yeah.
Androni's Suites in Santorini. Each room has a plunge pool, and you're overlooking the caldera of the Santorini. It's just the sunset's ridiculous. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stop because I'm getting upset that I can't go.
You could just keep doing this maybe all day. I love that. Well, I also wanted to know from you, what do you do for your own self care, at home and on the road?
Yeah.
or on vacation?
So I like try to do hikes. I tried to do even when I was in Santorini. I did the Fia to Ia hike, which is like 7 hours. But you're walking on the whole caldera the whole time. Wake up at 6 a.m. and you do that, and then by the time you get back, you just want to be in the plunge pool and eat
Mm.
lamb gyros, you know. And I try to do hikes and try to ensure that I'm doing some type of active um, fitness or like just being out in nature, like the path of gods. Or I also enjoy just staying in the room and doing like a or going to get massages in the hotel and like a facial. Just taking some self care for myself in that aspect. Um,
Absolutely.
or just like go for a walk, just really enjoy on my own. Like that's my self care.
It's amazing, that taking those moments really just to be on our own, especially, people who, like you and I, are out talking to people consistently, and you give your energy. So giving yourself that time to replenish is a gift.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in Hungary, Budapest, I went for a walk on the chain bridge by myself. I was like, babe, you just stay in the room or stay wherever you want. I'm gonna go by myself. And I like went, took my camera, and shot amazing shots on my own. And just when you get to do that on your own, sometimes just by yourself, you get to end up places that you would have never been able to because of other people's direction or accommodating
Mhm.
and just being on your own. You really get experience different things.
It's beautiful. When you came home from that, did you feel different? Did you feel changed?
Um, yeah, always, like every time I go away, I'm always just like that was I just love and love I love traveling. Um, going to Prague and just being able to just go out on my own. That is when I have the best times and the most memorable times because it's really me on my own, no other voices, um, and I get to really take everything in on another level. So yeah, I feel more connected with history, more in tune, and more just focused on what I want to do going forward.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Well, this is honestly, I just love talking about travel. So this has kind of brightened my day, and talking to somebody who I adore, with your energy. Before we wrap up, tell everyone how to find you.
sure. Thank you so much for giving me that opportunity to share that information. You can find me on Instagram here, or if you're on Facebook here. Instagram, it's Your CBD Store Brookline. So just all together, Your CBD Store Brookline. And then in Facebook, Your CBD Store Brookline also. So either one, you could also Google me, Your CBD Store Brookline. And definitely reach out to me. I'm here to answer any questions. I know that the CBD world can seem super confusing, especially now that there are other cannabinoids being brought up, like CBG and CBN. So I'm here as a resource, if anything, to answer questions and to guide you through the process.
Thank you so much. And Cass is also getting her master's in organizational psychology, right?
Yeah,
So you've got a great ear and somebody who cares, and is really just incredibly authentic and well versed, and a true professional of what you do, and in everything that you do. So thank you again.
thank
Have
you.
a fabulous rest of the day.
Thank you so much.